I'm still sick. Sorry. Oh. I'll just drop this over here. Drop this over up in here. And then... Wow, can't do it. Can't find it. Oh, here we are. Okay, let's make these trinket swaps. Trinket swaps. Let's make these trinket swaps happen. I'm trying to think. All right. So we're gonna make a new outfit, an empty outfit, and we're gonna call it Trinket Damage. Trinket Fat Stab. We'll just call it T Fat Stabs. Okay. And this is gonna have... Oh, didn't appear. It's gonna have... you. And... the drinking half-horn. Alright. And then... T Fat Stabs. No, and this needs an assignment, a key binding. And we're going to put Heart of Dreams as our default now. Now you're our default. All right, that's our default now. And hey, Oleg, how you doing? I'm gonna try to test trinket swaps today. So key binding, outfitter, outfits. Do I have any that are blank? No. We haven't used these for anything. I know that they have the nature resist gear on it. So what would be quick to swap to? Let me think here. Outfit for control, maybe? Toggle collision. What does toggle collision do? What is toggle collision? Alright. We'll do that. So that's outfit 4. We'll go back to outfitter. And we'll assign that to outfit 4. So now if we hit Control E. Alright. Now, what's interesting about the drinking half-horn, it's only 15 seconds, but increases the physical damage of me by 10, which directly impacts weapon damage, which should scale with the backstab. And then when it's done, we can swap back to kiss the spider. And then we want to swap to Badge of the Swarm Guard whenever a boss comes up. And in my early tests, I believe, Control E, I believe that Drinking Halfhorn and Slayer's Crest work together. We'll find out. You finally released the demo? Watching how the wish lists are going to go? How many wish lists do you have now? My friend says you need 10,000. I don't know that that matters that much. But it seems like 10,000 is the metric that most people use for like whether or not a game is going to succeed when it goes into launch. I'm talking about Arta's rifle, by the way. I'm not sure. I know I've advertised for it before. And if you want, I'll do advertising for you too. Just let me know. All right, we're at 11:22. I guess we'll go on. Let's start with Drinking Halfhorn and see how the backstabs are. It's here. I didn't SR anything for this raid. Let me check if I should. I don't think there's anything here I need. It matters. You get 10% wishlist conversion on launch day week. I mean, that's the standard wisdom, yeah. With a $10 game, it's one wishlist equals $1 and Steam sees the money you get more visibly. Right. I know that it matters a lot in terms of like whether or not Steam might promote you more. Like, for example, Geek Words, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything for Geek Words, and it sort of like fell off so quick, and I am hesitant to do anything to try and bring it back up. I don't think it's had a single sale in like a long time because I don't update anything. I have Cthulhu, right. Cloak of the Fallen God. 26 agility. Yes. Out of the Shattered Mist has the same agility. And 1% haste. 1% haste is better than 11 AP, which is what 11 strength equates. Let's think here. Look at the Godslayer. 27 agility. I think the Bone Scythe Ring is too important for the set pieces. There's literally nothing left for me in here, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I already have that. What else is there? What drops off the trash? Red. Here, that's what I'll do. I'll do the red mount. I will do the red mount. If we get the red mount, we can be happy about it. Even though I really don't care about the red mount and I think it's ugly. There are different benchmarks. Code Monkey had 10k wishlist as a goal. Some see 7k as the minimum. It's good to launch with something in between. Yeah, I think 10k might be a little high, but at least 5k is going to be a good indication that you'll do well when you launch. But again, I don't know how much it matters. It depends on your niche and where that audience is and all sorts of other stuff that like really can't be simplified down to like just have X amount of wish lists. And it depends on how you get those wish lists. Like if you have a bunch of bots wish list your game, I don't think that's gonna do much at all. Like, I don't know. Shit. Where is it? Oh, is it red? If I look up red, will it come up? Oh, there it is. Alright, there. Is there a second SR? Da, 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 da. Okay, you can only reserve one item. There, I'm reserving the red mount. Alright, if the red mount drops, we have a 50-50 chance, because Ether Seas also, or Ether Saros also did it. We have a couple minutes to pull. Let me get my poisons up. Bots won't buy you a game, so that won't help you with conversion or visibility at all. Yeah, I know, but some people will do that to hype their game and without understanding that it's actually fucking them over. I've seen it. I've sadly seen it. Definitely don't recommend it. Anyways, let me know if you want me to do an ad for you or like I'll do like I'll drop a video for you. I can play the game. I did something similar for Arda's Rifle and for Demonico a while ago for his mod for War 3. I can even play it live if that's what you want. I don't know. You tell me what you want, and I'll help advertise. Maybe get you a couple wish lists, maybe like 5 or 10. Sadly, I don't have that much reach, so. Jesus. All right. So we're gonna use our first 2 trinkets right away and see how that goes. And then we'll swap back to our old one, and then when we get to the boss, we'll swap in Badge of the Storm Guard. Actually, we're not gonna use it on this bull, but we'll use it on the next one. All right. Can we get a bead on? You know what? I'm gonna have to test it on. I'm gonna have to test it on. What you call it? On a target dummy and see how it does. No, hard to tell. Would be super cool. Hesitant to ask because it's not safe for work. No, that's I don't care. My channel's not safe for work. I drop F-bombs and stuff. I guess I wouldn't play it live then. Maybe I could play it. I'll play it. I'll record it and then I'll edit. Yeah. And then I'll do like titillating black boxes and stuff to. Yeah. You know what I mean. I knew this was gonna happen. It always happens. Alright, we swap in Badge of the Storm Guard. We could also... Normally I would go Deadly and Corrosive 2 here, but I'm not gonna. Thick obsidian breastplate, ring of swarming thoughts, cloak of concentrated hatred. It's actually a really good one to have. 16 agility, improves chance to hit.
Your heart will explode.
We'll swap back to Heart of Dreams. No, actually, we will. Can't, well, never mind. Kind of had a suggestion of getting an investment from someone. Got shown our gun customization, but we don't know if we would do or not yet. Getting an investment.
Your heart will explode.
I don't know if we would do it or not. Well, it depends on what they want. If you take an investment, usually they want something in return, and that usually means giving up control. Control E, there it is. That usually means giving up some level of control. Oh, this has a really long cooldown. Okay, now I understand why I don't use it very often. Yeah, shit. So it depends on what they want. If they're like, I just want to support a cool game and have my name as an executive producer in the credits, then no big deal. Then yeah, you take the VC. But if they want control or they want they have requirements, then you have to be a little bit more cautious and really think about it. Alright, so now I understand why I don't use the half horn very often. Oh. What happened? Why can't I get his back? Jeez. Okay, that was a mess. Excuse me. So yeah, if the VC is like, I just want to support your project, and you can get that in writing, I guess. I don't know. A big share of profits and maybe some IP rights. You can't give away IP rights. Yeah, you can't give away IP rights because any owner of an IP can do whatever they want with the IP. You know what I mean? That's why most IPs are owned by a company. Then the company decides what's done with the IP. If it's owned by an individual, that individual controls the IP entirely. They can do whatever they want with it. If it's owned by two individuals, either individual can do whatever they want with the IP. So you cannot give away IP rights. That's an absolute no-no. Because they can go do whatever they want and they don't ever have to pay you a penny again. You understand what I'm saying? So never give away your IP rights. Intellectual property is everything. Everything.
Your friends will abandon you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kissef with the gifted memberships. 5. Wow, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I will come back to that in a second. Ah! Alright, we want that, but I ain't going near it. Pull it away. Pull it away. Give me my backstabs, Jesus. Kick. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck?
Beware.
That is such bullshit. That was such bullshit. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, all right. Thank you, Kisef. Breezy, Sherpain, Curse Discurse, No Sir. These are nice names. No Sicarius, Daniel Phillips. Be sure to thank Kisef when you get the chance. Wise words from Dave. Never give your IP. Exactly. Not geriatric this time, baby. We're up for a few more hours. Excellent. Well, I mean, you need to get your rest. Don't don't stay up just to watch me. It can't be that interesting.
Death.
That's what they suggested via a third party. We didn't do a counteroffer. Yeah, I would. It can't be IP. If it's IP, you could. What you would do is you would form the company, and you would. What do you call it? You would form a company and you would put the IP under the company, and then you could give them shares of the company, but not controlling shares. You understand? And then they could be part of the IP that way and give suggestions and like be part of the board. And then you can let them slowly buy you out over time if that's what you want to do to get the IP. If that's how it goes. But you definitely don't just give them the IP without doing something. You know what I mean? Because the moment you give them individual control of your IP at all, they can do whatever they want, and they don't have to include you or tell you about it at all. So it's just IP rights are very, very delicate. So yeah. Oh man. Too late. Oof. Ah! Okay. You're not worried about IP stuff? You have ideas how to pump up your value and make it seem less risky to exclude the IP part. Okay. The only thing you should be getting VC for is the game itself. The IP rights should remain with you as the individual creator of the IP. That's all I'm saying. If you wanted to be super safe about it, you would form a company to hold the IP, and it would be the 100% owner of the IP, and then you would grant another company a license to use the IP for your game. That is the safest way to do it. It is the dumbest shit ever, but that's the safest way. You could also do it as an individual thing, but it's riskier because there's nothing on paper necessarily where you say that you are the IP owner. You are the sole IP owner, and then you're licensing the IP to the game. to make the game.
You will.
But either way, it involves at least one other company other than yourself. It requires a corporate entity of some sort, and then you would have to incorporate that company to hold all the things, just to make it safe. But you know what? Actually, intellectual property rights are different by country, so I'm just talking. This is like U.S., California kind of stuff. What? I thought I clicked skull. Whee! We done here? Alright, we gotta get... Where's my lip? Where's my lip potion? Shit. Did I not send it back? Maybe I didn't send it. There it is. You won't be able to ask that much money as an investment?
You betray.
What do you need the money for, I guess is kind of the question. Yeah, right. If you're not hiring extra people, if you're not lacking something to make the game, then I wouldn't necessarily take any investment at all. Why get anyone else involved in the first place if you don't have to? Oh, this is a good one to try. This. Still 3 minutes remaining on that. Holy shit. Alright, we'll go badge here. Assholes. Alright, I'm waiting.
4,
I don't care.
3, 2, 1.
I'm dead. Wow. Alright, well. They have enough healers that I guess it doesn't matter. It's... Silithid Claw. No, I can't do it. Go deadly. Risk 2. Alright. And we'll have badge in 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Did a list of some stuff, QA budget, an artist, pump your value and do the story. I see. Optimistically, it is 30k. Interesting, yeah. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? All right. Oh, poison, poison, poison. Nature, nature, nature. Where are you? There we go. Let's put this up here, because this is important. These are not important at all. Where did my nature resist? Oh, you know what? I must have pushed it back to Kinra. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. So yeah, as long as you protect your IP, any other investment you get is good, but probably not necessary unless you see some big need. You're not sure replacing the AI will make the profit double? Well, it will prevent you from getting roasted and avoided because you're using AI. That's all I can say for that. Whoops. Scarebrooch. 15% of the amount healed. What? That's pretty huge. Oh, it's a usage. Excuse me. Oh. Alright, we're running low on frost oil. I need to replace that. The question is, can I replace it in the current game and work on it for an extra year, or start it on a new project without AI earlier? Good question. One thing you could do is hire an artist to do paintovers, basically. So they would just go in and replace all of the AI generated art with something that they paint over. It makes it easier for them because they're starting with something and they're just replacing it. And then you end up with real art, and it doesn't change much in terms of, like, you don't have to worry about what you call it, all of the art changing so dramatically that it doesn't make sense anymore. So, I don't know. Something to think about, maybe. The infection has moved to my lungs. Not very happy about that. Immune. Uh-oh. Huh. I'm just gonna leave my blade flurry up. Oh, bummer. I thought I was avoiding that somehow. What's this? Skin feels itchy. Itch. I need more cowbell. Repair bot activated. Three gold. Son of a bitch. Didn't get my Sour Mountain Berry on, but you know what? Who cares?
2, 1.
Oh my god. Oops. I can't move. I'm poisoned. Wasp-hide gauntlets. These are kind of cool, actually. Hey Kinglich, how's it going? Still gonna be costly and long. Plus, not that you're not happy with the AI character, only just trace yourself if you prefer bigger changes. Oh, I mean, like I would think that if you hired an artist, it would be a complete style thing, and you would let them do their kind of style. I don't know. You just woke up? Excellent. Excellent. Time for your morning routine of listening to me cough in a microphone. Oh, wait. Can't do that. I will do my best not to cough into the microphone. Oh, no. All right. Double corrosive. Excuse me. Oh. We'll stick with these. Or, no, I guess the whole point is to try and swap. Alright, we'll start with Badge of the Storm Guard. And we'll try to dump on the very start. We can blow our Vanish early and try to swap if it doesn't work out. Though it's not ideal, obviously. Really? Alright, eat the sour Mount Berry. We've got 18 minutes left. We're making good time today. And we want to be big here, so we'll drink the fire water. Hmm. Prepare to embrace oblivion.
Ten. 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Try to get away from other people. Definitely don't want to run into the blizzard. Since the blizzard already fell, we don't have to worry about it too much. Probably should have attacked the beetle, but whatever.
Ten. 3, 2.
It works.
Three, two, one. Two, one. Two, one.
Easy peasy. No! Kalimdor's Revenge. Big fat red sword for somebody. I don't even know why I'm picking these things up. Oof. Enchant Cloak's Subtlety. Reduce how threatening the wearer is to monsters by 2%. All right, well. That's not going to work. Oh boy. Was it me? Was it me? Was it me? Was it me? Ah! Alright, we have no idea. I love how we don't know who did it, so it could be anyone. This is genius. Can't move. Oh, dear God. I think the pathing on these is such that we might never get through. Oh boy. Oh, good Lord. Okay, we made it. Jeez. That's a tough skip, I must say. Especially if people mess up, because it rearranges the patrols. And it's not as easy to get through anymore. Alright, what do we got here? So we want Deadly on the main hand, and... we want Corrosive 2 on the offhand. That's to maximize the dot damage when we're leaving the fight. And we can wait a little bit. We'll have to refresh all of our buffs though. Unless we start the fight in the next 6 minutes, but or rather in the next 2 minutes. All right, so we're gonna go. We'll go Badge Kiss, and we'll try to swap to Heart of Dreams, I guess. Alright, these are going to drop off mid-combat, so... Oh. Okay. Whoops, that was bad. Lol. Easy peasy. So what I did there... Oh, the swap didn't work. What I did there was I just stayed in, and you can actually dodge. You can evasion dodge the sweep. So I did evasion, and I did Ghostly Strike, which if you look at my defenses... my dodge is 51%. Oh, I only need the evasion. That gives me 101% dodge. Alright, I don't have Vanish, so if I fuck this up, I can't get by. This is gonna get me killed, though. Oh, fuck me. son of a bitch. I don't know what they're doing. So the only one that a rogue or a druid can't get around is those tall blue ones, because they do see through stealth. In fact, they see much further if you are stealth, so that's the only ones you have to worry about. I'm in group 7.
You betray.
I'm on the main forward left side. Okay. What the fuck? Alright, I can still stealth, so that means I didn't get aggro there. Who dragged it all the way up here? That's fucking incredible.
You betray your
Alright,
friends.
Greater Shadow. We'll do Greater Nature and then we'll do Greater Shadow. Or actually, it's Shadow we want here. And it's... Or, sorry, no, it's Nature we want. Because Nature is what you need if you go into the stomach. So it's a little bit more of a panic situation because you're being swallowed. Alright, so we didn't get away with not using these, but that's alright. You do want to use... You want to have superior defense for the second half of AQ40. Predominant... Ooh, we didn't want that, actually. That was a mistake. I'll swap to Jujumite when we go in. And we do want to start with Badge of the Storm Guard if we can. Yeah. We could save Badge of the Storm Guard for when we get the second phase. I mean third phase. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll save Badge of the Storm Guard for the third phase. Major Troll's Blood Potion will also save you if you get swallowed by the stomach. It lets you stay in much longer if there's no healers down there.
Your courage will fail.
I'm right there. According to the sheet.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I don't need this. Kill this. Let's see if it gets swallowed. Small tentacles, so we're gonna look for something to kick real quick. Ideally the biggest one, like this. Kill it now, kill it now, kill it now, kill it now. Go, 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 go. Easy. Cloak of the Devourer. I would like to get the Eye of Cthulhu just for the quest, but I don't know. I'll off-spec roll it and see if we get it. Oh, it's SR'd. We're not getting it. I would say holding the badge and Kiss of the Spider. I could have used the Kiss of the Spider at the start. I think it would have been ready for the the third phase, but So we had, since we drank that at the start, it's 51 minutes. That means we had a 70, 60, 69, 69 minutes. Excuse me. Who gave me this? I already know this one. Alright, guess we'll delete this. It's bound. Yeah, delete. Delete. You can delete these as well. They don't do anything for you. We'll see if we do a K10 or an MC, I don't know. Let me see if the logs are available. Okay. Despite my mess ups, it actually went quite well. Let's see here. So we were top of the parse. Let me see. How'd we do on the profits? Not so great. We did get MC'd though. I don't know how that affects things. I got MC'd and I jumped on Iron Beef. So, if you get MC'd, not much you can do about that. Bug family. Let's see. Oh, that's a hunter. Yeah, that makes sense. $41K on backstabs. I think the problem with the and here I just died. So we got totally cucked here. We could have been, if we hadn't died here, I think we would have been number one. Or wait, we were number one. We would have been even more number one. Fan Chris, 2K. See, I knew I could get 2K. It's a very short fight though. How long was this fight? It usually has the time of the fight, right? It's a 27-second fight. That's how weak Fancrus is when everyone's overgeared. Which means that you have to blow all your cooldowns almost immediately. Alright, Viscidus. I mean, it's Viscidus, so can't expect too much. See, the fire shield did 500 damage. The sapper charge did 6,900. So you gotta have that sapper. Alright. Princess Huhuron. That's weird that that's separate. Twin Emperors. That one we did particularly well on. I think one of the main things is sprinting. If the teleport is instant, sprinting to get across to the other side is important. Uru. Yeah, that strategy of just staying in. So the reason that I just stayed in and did the evasion tactic to avoid the knockback is simply because I had blown all my cooldowns. So if I had to step out for like 5 seconds, it would have been a complete waste of those cooldowns. So I think I will do that in the future as well. And I can just vanish in the middle of it if I need to. And then let's see, Cthulhu. I'm pretty sure I was top here. Yeah. Saving the badge combo for Cthulhu's third phase is probably the best. You don't need to do so much damage in the early phase. The early phase is easy as long as people don't clump up. And if they do clump up, you're going to die no matter what. All right, there we go. Like I said, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? Kara10? Invite Zenrai. I wasn't sure if it was a new raid or not. Invite Zenrai. Thanks for the gifted membership again, Kisef. Jeez. Did you target someone with that? Is the Keratin full? Then invite Zenrai, Zenrai. Come on. You can't target anyone, it's YouTube's choice? Oh, that's interesting. It didn't seem to target anyone then, because it didn't give a name. Almost every time it gives a name, and this time it didn't. Interesting. Maybe it ran out of people to give memberships. That's how low my viewership is these days. Huh? I am on. What do you mean? I'm online. What the fuck's going on? Apparently someone left the guild and there's some sort of drama going on. It's getting difficult to get into the group. Alright, I'm just gonna run over there, because I have no idea what's going on. You think you gave all my concurrent viewers memberships? I believe it. I 100% believe that's true. So he's like, thanks for all the gear, goodbye. Is it a misunderstanding, maybe? It's because I out DPS'd him. I'm sorry. Oh dear. Guild drama is always the funniest thing because you never know how people are going to react to whatever's going on. It's always something. Always something to be upset about. I don't know what it is in this case. I don't think it has anything to do with me, but... God, I hate Reddit. It just auto-deleted your first post on subreddit again? Oh, man. Wait, what? You're trying to program conditions you apply on equipment like WoW does with on-hit chance, and honestly, it's extremely difficult. I don't know how Blizz did it with their solution. I managed to get it to work. God damn it. It took me days to figure it out. Oh, procs are difficult. Because you have to detect a weapon hit, and then percent chance, and then apply effect. But I guess it depends on how you do the hit. So Reddit auto-deleted your first post? On a subreddit? Was it like advertisement? I don't know. I hate Reddit in general because it seems to be a bastion for people who know nothing to pretend like they know everything. And every time I go on Reddit and I read shit, I'm frustrated by it because I remember what Reddit used to be before this occurred, which is apparently a group of mods took over modding like everything, and there's now like a cabal of mods who control all the Reddits. Just stupid. But I see people post the most ignorant shit on Reddit with the most authoritative voice, saying absolute lies, like shit they absolutely do not know or understand or have any knowledge about, as though it's a fact. And it's just infuriating to watch. Infuriating. And then I will try to chime in with actual knowledge because like in some cases this is like about Blizzard or events that occurred while I was there, and I'm like, this is actually what happened, or this is actually how it went, or this is how this thing was done. And I will get shit on, and I'll get like negative, downvoted, and it's just infuriating. Reddit is just a cesspool at this stage. It used to be the place to go to get good information, and now it's a place to go to get misinformed. And I'm convinced that that cabal of Redditor controls, those Redditor controllers, I'm convinced they're 4chan. They're 4chan people who work together to take over Reddit. Oh. Yeah, Reddit's the worst. I out DPS someone and they left the guild as a result. That's the conclusion I came to. You can't read Reddit at all. Neither do I understand how to even use it much. Well, it used to be that if you wanted to learn about something, you could go to Reddit, and there were literal experts in every field in every Reddit. Like, you would go to the writing one, and there would be famous authors talking about shit. And now if you go there, there's no famous authors, and if a famous author says anything, they get downvoted. And then some idiot will say the dumbest shit that has nothing to do with what even the topic is about, and it'll get upvoted like 1,000 upvotes. And so all of Reddit is now dominated by the most ignorant, stupid opinions, and all of the actual information is downvoted and you can't find it. That's been my experience with Reddit over the years. When I first started using it, it was great. It was like super good information from actual experts in the field on whatever the topic was. And now it is the most ignorant shit I've ever seen. And like stuff where if I'm an expert in that field and I'm looking at what they're saying, it's just the dumbest shit. The dumbest shit. So I don't trust anything on there. It's just frustrating. Oh shit. Why don't you guys tell me when I leave these things up? I guess I'm just moving to Kara 10, but I forgot that I left that up there. I'll have to go back and include the raid logs from yesterday into the Nax one, but I'll be sure to include those moving forward on all raids. You're planning to ask about game examples and maybe other examples of a game with AI usage which are done all right. I found only a couple. Well, the AI is something that's been used in games forever to sort of have NPCs behave as though they are intelligent. Like, that's what AI always meant in games, is like how they move and how they choose to react to the player. That's AI. Now it's like, if you're talking about LLMs as an AI, now it's quite different. And I've not seen any good use case for it that wasn't like, that's the core premise. For example, you can play that fake D&D game. Fake D&D game. There's like an RPG you can play that is entirely an LLM run thing. It acts as the DM, and you can literally do any setting in it. It's interesting, but it's also not fun. Like, it's missing the human element. This looks cleared. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Hello? Which are we going to a... Is there a Kara 10 room? No, I mean, are we moving to another channel for Kara 10? Okay. Maybe I can get smelling salts today. Talking about the lateral, of course. First is not even AI since it's mainly an elaborate condition thing usually. Right. Well, I mean that neither is LLMs. LLMs are not AI. LLMs are regurgitation machines with randomized elements. That's basically what they are. They just have a huge pool of things to draw from, and then they have, what do you call it? Heightened indicators of what would be correct for the situation. That's all an LLM is. It's just a more elaborate state machine with a huge model to draw from. It's not any more complicated than that. It is not intelligence, for sure. Come out to click summon. Okay, fine. I want to maximize the usage of these consumables if we can. But we don't know. We don't know what happened. What was the drama? Well, see, someone left the guild. Nobody really... Only the guild leader really knows why at this moment in time. So I don't know what the problem was. It might be personal. Might be something at home. It doesn't... I don't know if it was anything that had happened in that raid. I don't think it is. Hopefully not. I maintain that it was because I out DPS'd him. Probably not. They're pretty intelligent in your opinion, not as a human of course, but like collective sum of neurons of human organ or two. Humans have a spinal cord as well. I disagree. Not only are they not intelligent, they are obeying a prompt, and then they have directives on top of that. So they're not much different from an organized tree of responses. It's just that each tree of the response is randomized as well. Because you can ask the same question of multiple LLMs and get multiple different answers, and then if you ask the same question again, get multiple different answers again. And if you insist on something being correct, it will correct itself to whatever it is you want. The other thing is people think that they are remembering your conversations and they're building on that past conversation to sort of establish how to talk to you. That's not the case. In actuality, what they're doing is rereading your entire past history with them every time you make a new response. So every time you respond to the AI, it is going through the entire history of your conversation together again in order to give the next most appropriate response based on all of that. Shit you don't even remember telling them. It's also dangerous to put your information in there in the first place. Anything you tell that AI gets fed into the database and can be recalled. So if someone in a position of power at that company goes, tell me everything you know about this individual, who knows what it might come up with about you. I'm going to go Dissolvent main hand, and I'm going to leave my offhand as whatever corrosive this is. I don't know if it's corrosive 1 or 2. I think it's corrosive 2. He spammed what now? Wow. All AI knows about my inputs is looking at Designer Dave streams and watching videos of people complaining about video games. Well, there you go. It's got too much information. We have to kill it. We have to shut it down. What's a good panic thing to have here? Would it be lip? Let me think. No, this is fine. I think we've got more than enough to start. What are we missing? A healer? We're not missing DPS, we're good. Anything can drop it. Anything. I've seen 5 drop in one run. Eyes obey a visual they see, but also modify it to make it flipped and have it stabilized. While GoPro footage shows our heads bob a lot of conversion before it reaches our head. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, our brain does a lot of modification based on stuff. We are brains in jars. Brains in flesh and bone prisons. Interpreting signals from organs. A variety of organs that slowly fail as we get older. Boy. Grab the rotisserie chicken. What? Oh, Costco. I used to go to Costco in California. Oh, if you haven't seen it, I did a collab with Yaron. If you ever wanted a Warcraft Yakuza crossover. Here you go. I voiced Medivh again, reiterating my role on that from Turtle WoW. So be sure to check that out if you haven't checked it out already. Okay. You're tired to debate about how AI is interesting. You can reveal how smaller collections of neurons can work with an interface, and that an organ plus some extra neurons would have similar results. We don't have to argue about it, but LLMs are not AI. That's just a fact. Calling it an AI, I think, is very misleading. Intelligence is more than regurgitating. Unless you're saying that all human beings are just regurgitating information they're fed, which is a whole different argument and a very sad thing to think about if that is the case. You let a nerds of a feather in? What are you doing? That's dangerous. That is dangerous to let a nerd in here. You don't recognize the nerd name? Maybe he's newer or still untainted? Hopefully he's untainted. We'll see what happens. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Why can't I get his back? Oh my god, he's on me. Now I'm trying to front stab. Ah, they're both on me! Ouch. LLM are much smarter for such a simple thing they are. They should not be able to code like it at all. From my experience, they can't code at all. It's almost like a monkey on a typewriter. I'm sure they're getting better by the day, but... Oh right, we are actually here to do something, aren't we? Excuse me. Ah, for fuck's sake. Alright, so there's a question here. The obsidian rod is on that statue if you haven't gotten it. The other part of that quest is anomalous, but we are doing the turn-in for the Immaculate Diamond Necklace at the end. We'll have to go upstairs to Talia to get her turn in her necklace. I don't know what the significance of it is, or if it's part of a larger quest or not, or if the quest continues after that, but we'll see. Uh-oh. I'm gonna blow some cooldowns here. If he's on me, he's on me, and I'll just... Oh no. Bleh. Talking about on-a-hit effects and other stuff. Try looking into events. I made different implementation of it over the years, and via events, it's usually more flexible. An event system, yes. Like Warcraft 3 uses for triggers. Uh-oh. Alright, turn this off. What are we on here? Is this a good point to try? Let's try. We need 25 seconds though. Wait. Okay. Okay, here we go. I should have waited. No scythe. Searhide. Oh, it's red. Rune infused gauntlet. It's male. Ghetto float buffers for callbacks? Oh, that does not sound stable. An attack has an event and an item binds an event which takes damage of an attack to do extra bullshit. Yeah, I mean, that's how I learned. I mean, like, I'm not a programmer by any means. But that's how I learned that level of programming is Warcraft 3 triggers have events. Yeah, that Fashion Week. Fashion Week was the best thing Turtle WoW ever did, and they hate it. They hate it. They hate it. No, they're mad. They're mad they ever did it. They're like, oh, we shouldn't have done that. Like, fashion coins are worthless, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, fashion. It made everyone do fashion. Everyone did fashion because of the Fashion Week. And more people would do fashion. Yes. Yes. I totally think, yeah. But now they feel like they've devalued the coin to the point where no one wants to buy it. And I'm gonna just make it like 100 for whatever that price is, and they'll buy them. Right, they limited it, so they just need to. They need to make it so plentiful that people are constantly using them, and I would, and I know a lot of people, other people who would, if they were that plentiful, and they've gone the wrong tactic here because they're afraid. Whatever. I'm used to being an expert that is never listened to. It's a Cassandra complex. I don't torture dogs, so it can't be a Fauci complex. Had an Isaac-esque top-down shooter. There was an item which shot extra bullets to the sides on bullet appearing, and another which rotated the bullet to fly to the closest enemy. Interesting. Who's AFK? What have I got? Oh, okay. Shit. So these are all just getting random raid rolled. For this boss, we're gonna want Badge of the Stormguard combo, because you get a very small window to do your damage in. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. We've already used our. Actually, this would have been the perfect boss to save the double power combo for. Yeah, I think the thing is, when you're building everything, you have to have the events in mind. What the fuck? I still got 20 seconds on this. All right, we'll do it on the second pass. Let's get a full stack, and then we'll pull back out, because we'll. Okay, yeah. And then we'll go wait this out. Zero, go. This is fucked. We gotta go wait over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh. Bash. Where's my jumper cables? What does this do? Oh, it reduces healing. Oh. Aww. Event stuff wasn't taught in uni or any game dev thing, which is pretty useful. I've seen it only in Cleekly? What's Cleekly? Cleekly scripting, which is after I was making that top-down shooter. Yeah, I just learned it from Warcraft 3's editor because it was called events. And that's how I learned how to sort of think programmatically, I guess. It feels natural to me, but I'm very biased because that's how it was done in Warcraft 3 in the editor. I did some C scripting. It was like a modified form of C for Stranger's Wrath. And there were certain things in there I just didn't understand how to get things done. The order of operations always effed with me, especially when I was trying to determine windows of invulnerability for a boss so that they couldn't get knocked out of certain things. Oof. Whew. I need a elixir poison resist for my panic bar. I can't find it. Oh, there you are. Oof. Uh-oh. What the fuck? I'm not gonna use that. Enjoy your rest from overworking by working more leisurely and doing more changes to the game score. I'm gonna enjoy my work rest by working. Are you sure you're not American? Bird. Aw. God. Did no spiderlings drop, or did I not see it? He's just random rolling it all out. DDoS. Oh, shit. I didn't even look at my... Nice. Ooh, Pendant of Chandra's chosen? I've never seen this. Dark Grasp. I don't have these. I'll need the Dark Grasp. Yay! Could be DDoSing though. 14, no. Yo, Biscuit got 100 anyways. Bah. Doom says bah. Bought a penthouse. You know, not everyone wants to live like a rich person. Oh shit. You can kick the drain mana, but you can't kick the dark bolt. Oop, kick. Oh. This virus needs to go away. Maybe if I order some... I'm not kicking fast enough. My reflexes are slowed. There, kick. Oh my god. Did I accidentally kick when I shouldn't have? Maybe. He's immune? Oh, the other one's immune. Good lord. Ah, what a mess. 30 mini mansions and 15 Lambos? No. I honestly do not understand the draw of a Lambo. Kick. Got it. Am I on him? Oh shit. Where's the other Weaver? There is no other Weaver. Okay. Ah! Where's the Weaver? There he is. Kick. This might be the most annoying group ever. They're all immune. Stop it. There we go. Oof. Wait, here it is. Kick. What the fuck? Oh no. Alright, everything's clear. Alright, let's do Control E. So we'll have Drinking Half Horn and everything, and we'll have Adrenaline Rush. We're gonna do Juju Ember. And I don't have a fire protection potion, no! Alright, I want to get that, and now we'll go. These backstabs real quick. 2400 average on the crits, 1000 on the hits. Nice key. I need that fashion coin. Alright, swap back. Oh. You spend more time working than doing anything else because you live in the middle of nowhere where there's nothing to do, and I love working on the game. Hold on to that. Hold on to that as long as you can. No! Paddywhack. Oh my god, Maxine, 98. We're gonna wait back here for them to pull that shit. overcharged. Really overcharged ley energy. Okay. Damn it! How did that hit me? That is some bullshit. Oh, hello. You can apply the patches to someone else, though. Normally I'd suggest pulling down here, but they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Uh-oh. I want this servant. Oh, shit. Someone's gonna get silenced here at the wrong time. That's definitely gonna pull. Oof, 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 oof. Blah. All right, spider will come down. Here it comes. Arrgh. Glade. That's a beautiful T-Mog. Whoa! Uh-oh. Whoops. Alright. No, whatever. He's dead. That was not optimal, but that's alright. Ooh. I could probably stealth to Tilly, actually. You can see the quest giver here. I need 100 here. Go! Ah, boo. Alright, we can get to Tilly without help. I don't think there's anything around her. So I can just sneak. Can we read this in peace, or are we going to get patrolled on? I see the patrol over there. A pleasure to see you. Has your search been fruitful? Tilly is speechless at the task you accomplished. Marveling at her long-lost treasure, she regains her composure and begins speaking. Incredible. Positively stunning. You're a masterful detective. Getting to the bottom of this decade-old conundrum in such a short time. Were I back at my estate, I would have my brother... Were I back at my estate, I would have my brother knight you into our personal entourage. But alas, I believe the thrill of the world is what beckons you, while my undeath binds me to this place. Fret not, however. With my necklace returned, I can endure this endless limbo and contempt. As promised, you shall receive this in turn, a prized ruby ring by the Lord of the Tower himself, Guardian Medivh. Oh. Oh, open. Gemstone of Kara. Expensive gold ring. With the job done and reward at hand, you are left with an expensive golden ring you have no use for. Seeing as this technically... Where'd it go? This? No. Oops. Let's abandon these. Echo. Where did it go? Auntie Tilly. Here it is. Seeing as this technically is property of the Earl Wake family, you ponder if Archibald would accept this in his dire situation. Who's Archibald? Was he the... He's the guy in Stormwind Harbor, isn't he? Yeah, he's convinced. He's convinced. I I tried to dissuade him. The fact that he's using a VPN means he's basically impossible to DDoS anyways. So I indicated to him that, you know, there are certain boss fights where the network lag goes way up, and VPNs often have latency built into them and a bandwidth limit. So if he's lagging on the same bosses every time, guess what? It ain't someone DDoSing him. No one's DDoSing him. There's no way. It would have to be someone who knows him personally. Right. Something crazy. Yeah. Archibald Earlwake. I think it's the guy in Stormwind Harbor, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't tell me. Has to be someone living, right? Do I look it up? Maybe I look it up. I don't want to go on a wild goose chase. It is the guy in the harbor. I knew it. I just didn't want to be wrong and then go all the way there and be sad. That means we need to get into Stormwind Harbor again. How do I get there? What's the best way into Stormwind Harbor? Oh, I'd have to swim up. Oh, I know. What does that mean? You saw the packets himself. Then he would have an IP address and he could trace it. I don't know what he thinks he saw. That's the problem. He thinks someone's DDoSing him to get loot, and he's convinced it's someone in the guild because it happened in raid. But if he, here's the problem: if he, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, he was filling up on tier 3 loot in Nax. Wasn't he getting DDoS there? It doesn't make any sense. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's not real. He's attributing to Malice what is just network garbage. Just jank. Oh, wait. Especially if you're using a VPN. Well, VPNs can lag on their own because of DDoS attacks on the VPN or through the VPN. So you're more likely to have some relationship with a DDoS on a VPN than off it because they're used in DDoS attacks. But either way, who would do it? There's no one who would do that, so it doesn't even. Yeah. They wouldn't. it's one thing to wipe the raid through stupidity and humor within the raid, but to DDoS someone over it, first of all, they'd have to have gotten malware onto his machine. They'd have to have his IP address somehow. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it doesn't. True. There is no motive. Right. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Marquette. It's Marquette. Marquette leading DDoS attacks. Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense that it's network lag caused by his VPN. That's what makes sense to me. I've got him friended, yeah. Is he not raiding anymore, or did he leave for another guild? What? Oh my god, what the hell? That would be the dumbest thing imaginable. Holy crap. Dude, Conrad, if you are watching, do not delete your gear. Jesus Christ. I don't understand. I'm convinced he's mad I out DPS'd him. I'm joking. Well, there you go. Maybe he is watching. Conrad, just rejoin Whiskey Warriors. No one's targeting you. I can't think of anyone in the guild who would do something malicious like that, let alone have the technical capability to do so. Most of this guild is like chefs and shit. They're like secret computer hackers. Yeah. Yeah, if it actually is a DDoS, which I extremely doubt, it's no one in the guild. I can almost guarantee that. Because if it were someone in the guild, we would have seen this happening before to someone else. So, yeah. So, yeah, you're abandoning friendships and easy gear because of a threat that I just don't think exists, not from this guild anyways, so it would be a shame. Definitely don't delete anything, Jesus Christ, please. I would be disappointed if someone deleted gear that I helped them get.
Well met.
Honestly, like it's not. I'm not going to Nax for anything or AQ40 for sure. It's just to help other people get gear. So if they're getting gear that I helped them get and then they delete it, I'm gonna be kind of a little bit mad there. Because what am I doing? Right. Exactly. Definitely do not delete it. Yeah. Badge is quite useful on rogues. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Very strange thing
Be quick about
to leave a guild that was helping out like that. Conrad, come back. I don't understand.
embrace the shadow.
This is the teleport to Westfall, by the way. Ah, Brigitte. And you get a free teleport to Westfall. Just never complete this quest. This is the one quest I will never complete. Horde Defender's Axe. And then we're going to go up the coast and then jump in the ocean. It's funny because I've spent so much time in this area with the Alliance characters. And we could get inside Stormwind from the river, but that's not what we want. We want the harbor. And I don't want to have to sneak through the middle of Stormwind to get there. I should probably swap my specs and go super stealthy. I don't know if Stormwind Harbor will trigger my PvP flag or not. Let's swap here. I don't have a subtlety spec anymore. I will go with this. This is my PvP spec, which is actually a sword spec, believe it or not. And let's get on the turtle, who has swim speed. If you didn't know, the turtle that you get from the Dark Moon Fair has 15% swim speed built into it, and it does stack with your other swim gear. So with all my swim gear, and I believe it also gets impacted by spurs and other things. Oh. Thanks for the shub. I can't read the name. Damn it. It doesn't tell me in the chat. Why not? I'd have to go look it up. Anyways, thanks for the sub, whoever you are. Mysterious stranger. Alright. So, with all the swim speed stuff, and the thorium spurs, I think also have an impact on it, but I haven't been able to verify that. And this can be riding gloves, actually. There they are. All of them work together. So in theory, I'm faster on the turtle in the water than running on the ground. But we can see if that's true or not real quick. Okay, I don't think so, but it's fast. Fast enough. Someone left a bag on something outside. What is this? That's weird. Oh, that flagged me immediately. Alright, if you wanted to kill me, now's your chance. I think it's fucked up that this one quest sends you into Stormwind Harbor twice. Also, I can see through my shirt. No, those are my arms. How do I get up out of here? I think there's a... Oh, there's one. Alright, we'll go stealth mode. Then we'll swap to sword PvP. Let's go find Mr. Archibald. I believe he's up the middle of these stairs here. On the left side somewhere. I remember he's in the back or something. I hope they didn't move him. The last time I was talking to him was before they added a bunch of stuff. So I hope he's still here. I feel slow. Let me check my spec here. Does it have? Yeah, it has camo. Okay. There he is. Archibald Earlwig. Hey, buddy.
What can I do for you?
The ring is for my Aunt Tilia? No, it can't be. Auntie never parted ways with her jewelry. Only those she cherished most were gifted with them. Does that mean even after I stole her most favored necklace from her? Stranger, how did you acquire this anyway? Tilia went missing decades ago on her trip to the Cursed Tower of the Guardian. It makes no difference. Take your baubles and go. It is over for me either way. I don't care, just leave me in my misery.
See you around.
Okay. It's a 2 gold ring. Am I meant to sell it now? Now it's gray. Now it's an expensive gold ring. It still gave me the gemstone of Kara though, which has no quest on it. So I'm not sure what to do with it. Blair the cat. I'm flagged anyways, so I'm just looking around. Not that I can't come here on an alliance character though. Alright, we'll hide in this porta potty. And what are we gonna do? Alright, we'll generate a wormhole. Hopefully we don't aggro anything. I don't know what the guard patrols are in here. Well, that quest sort of ended there, didn't it? I'm not sure what to do with this. This looks like you're just supposed to sell it. We got the gem out of it, so I guess it's safe to sell. It is gray, which would be an indicator from the person who made the quest that, yeah, you just sell it. And it's sold automatically as a gray, so... I'll take that 2 gold. So we've got the Binding of Xanthar. Hold on. Scepter Rod of Medivh. Cosmic Residue. So next is Anomalous, which we'll have to wait for AQ40 to do. And then... Oh, right. Well, there's a bunch of Silithus things I haven't done that I guess I could do, but you need a big group for it. And then the Isle of Dread, you definitely need like 10 people minimum to kill that stupid thing. Or maybe 5 super geared people. But I would not go with less than 10. And then Draconic for Dummies, which I'm struggling with. I think I have the Onyxia part and the Molten Core part. And then there's 6 more parts. 2 of them are from Elites. They're from Demonic Elites. for the most part, as far as I can tell. Which I would need help to do. The only thing left in Blackrock Spire is the stupid Mother's Milk quest, and then we have these 2 call to arms. We need to do an MC, and we need to do Zul'Gurub or AQ20. So we'll look for those. I guess we could do them now. Or we could do some PvP. There's still some quests in... oh, this would take me back to Thunderbluff. It only lasts 51 minutes, though. Does this duration tick down while I'm offline? I'm going to leave this here and see. I'm actually a little bit curious. We'll send this junk to keep us. And then we need to... Soul the Spider goes in here. What did I dump to get this? It must have put one of my trinkets in here. Should be in the nature resist section, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh. We need to make a lot of sappers. We're down to our last one. So I think that's what I'm going to do, which is not terribly exciting. So I'll probably end the stream here. Thanks for joining me. Glad y'all came to watch. Thank you again, Kissef, for all the gifted memberships. I think you have literally given everyone who watches me at least a membership at least once, if not twice each, which is amazing. Thank you very much. And I will... It should be AQ40 will be the next thing that I do. I was going to release the video about my thoughts on the Turtle WoW lawsuit and stuff, but instead I had to spend that time on something for God Among Man, the game. So that didn't happen yet, but in the near future that should happen. And hopefully that video will be well received, and will maybe people will start to question what intellectual property rights really means and who should be the true owners of certain IPs. Anyways, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Designer Dave out.